We have game 2 of deadfs against Plague. First time that we see this map called Don't Drink the Water, made by Daddy Maxac. We have Plague in his favorite color, Purple Lightning, with Sasha, and deadfs in Blue Moon with Sammy. And
is that their favorite color?
Of deadfs? I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember.
All right, so we see Plague doesn't go for the immediate cap, actually has variety on both of those sides, could either go for one of those two cities, and immediately going for the airport as well. I think for the top, Plague might want to be, I guess, more aggressive and be more passive on the left side from what I've seen, because yeah, Plague has skipped like 2 potential caps, and so has deadfs here. I guess maybe because it's the 2 base side, deadfs might feel like they want to be more aggressive on those sides. Oh yeah, it kind of makes sense because Plague is like moving away from the 2 base side, moving that infantry on the mountain on the top. And yeah, we see deadfs getting the caps. I guess doing what Plague is doing as well with the airport here.
So many city skips. I think
so many city skips.
Like for Plague, I think it's probably calculated. Like he probably calculated how many he can skip without affecting his tank deployment, because he's Sasha, and so he's trying to maximize that. But
exactly.
Tricky though. You also have to be like, you have to consider the labs though. You know, this is I know you still have another lab, so you know he's probably fine, but still. Gotta be careful.
You're still alive with 3. Anyone who doesn't know, labs act like HQs, but if you lose 1 lab, you're fine. If you have no labs at all, then that's when you lose.
So now Plague is gonna go for this city instead of this one.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I feel like that side is like a little more dangerous because it's the 2 base side has to loop around all that terrain, but there's also an airport in the corner as well. So I really feel like with all these city skips, everything they're doing must have been like super calculated, like probably days in advance, no pun intended.
100%. I think this one is more safe for Plague because if you think about it, this one is 2 turns away from this base for deadfs, while this one is 3 turns away. So he'll be able to hold on to this. But yeah, this base definitely gets very overwhelmed really fast because it is just 1 base, and it has to capture this and this and this. It kind of has a lot, and vehicles become very awkward coming out of here. So yeah, tricky.
It's like a long run safety, because if that purple infantry on the top just like captures the left city, then what's it gonna do right after that? So it probably just wants to, like you're saying, maximize, stay close enough to the base so where they're not just standing around trying to avoid enemy fire.
And now Plague is gonna have you see, I think maybe Plague shouldn't have skipped 1 city somewhere, because now he's gonna have 9,600. He's 400 shy of being able to make tank triple infantry. Maybe he's gonna base skip for a tank.
Maybe he's gonna build an artillery.
Maybe he makes an artillery. You're right. But I'm not sure about the second infantry by Plague. Like maybe you just go for the city. Like, are you really gonna go for this against Sammy? 2 turns away? I'm not sure if you're gonna get that or even hold it. Like at a certain point, it's like, is it worth going for a city to have it for 1 turn if it gets flipped?
Well, if that infantry that you were referring to, oh wait, no, never mind. They're gonna get it. Well, if it does go try to attack Plague, then that city that's right above it will not be captured. So maybe Plague wants deadfs to, I guess, change their own caps. But we will see. And
Plague not making a vehicle.
They just built infantry. Maybe they thought a vehicle is too early at this point in the game. But in mixed base, it's like accelerated fighting. So
yeah,
that is a little bit surprising to see.
And against Sammy, I feel like, you're Sasha. You're supposed to have more vehicles early on. Now that is going to be the first one to make a vehicle.
Yeah.
I guess
maybe. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that maybe he's like, oh, I'll see where he makes a tank, and then I'm gonna have 16k, right? And then he can make double tank, double infantry, so he can not only respond to the tank from Sammy, but also make it somewhere else. Maybe that's the plan.
That possibly is.
But look at that.
Wait, did deadfs just interrupted just stopped their own cap on the top?
Yeah, because he's pointing at that lab.
Oh no!
I think Plague just didn't get ready for this. Like, look, this infantry was in range of this lab, and Plague sent this second one, or this other infantry down here, instead of having two in range of this lab. So he's not gonna be able to interrupt this lab. You know, you need more than one. You need two infantries to stop it against Sammy. And then now, like, Plague's deadfs saw this, that there isn't like, this one is 3 turns away.
No way.
He's not going to be able to interrupt this lab. Is he going to win by lab cap? Like,
Plague needs to stop that city cap and go for deadfs's cap, but deadfs can interrupt that cap on the right. They need to capture that lab, but there's an infantry that's right there.
If he would have made a tank here or something, or a recon or something, but he just went full greed. I don't think there's a way for Plague to stop this. There's no infantry 2 turns away. Right, like this one is going to be 1 tile too shy from being able to hit the lab next turn.
Is it already over?
It's already over. I think it's already, like, right?
Yeah, that second infantry, that base infantry can't reach on the top, the purple base. It can't reach in 2 turns.
It needs an extra turn.
Is this how it's going to end? No. It can't.
And its deadfs is 1-0, so deadfs is going to get the 2-0 here just because of lab cap. Just because Plague, I think Plague sees it now. He's like, or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he's not even realizing it.
I think he sees it at this point.
I think now he sees it. And it's like, oh wait, oh no, and he makes a copter. He was greeting out on the copter opening. Oh my god, there goes a lab, and he's going to start capping there. He's not going to reach.
It's over. It's.
Oh my god, Plague, the max greed there.
Plague. deadfs with the cheese.
Oh wow.
It's day 5, by the way, for anyone who doesn't see and wants to see. No, it's
over. Plague knows it. He's gonna move, attack, and just gonna play out the turn, but
he's just playing out the turn. Yeah, unless there's like a third lab that we just missed at this point.
Gonna make his signature mech.
He builds a mech, his signature mech,
and
oh my god,
it is over for Plague.
Oh
my god, day 6. What?
What?
This is officially the shortest match of the tournament so far.
This is the first game you have me look at, and it's this.
This is how we start the stream.
Oh my god.
Hey, maybe DJs was right. Maybe DJs was right in that Sammy was too strong in this map. But I'm kidding. I think Plague just went too greedy. Right? Am I crazy? Like, he went full skips, not even going for contested one. Well, he did like read out on these, but not even made a vehicle early when he could have. Like, he could have made this recon 1 turn earlier, and he could have stopped it easily.
I think Plague wasn't anticipating a city skip from the top left of deadfs. If you could go back a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy.
Like there. It's like, oh yeah, they're just gonna capture, and then. But no, it's like, I think deadfs just saw in the moment that there was only 1 infantry for both cities, and for the lab up top, that second infantry is going to take 3 days to get to. So I think deadfs just saw it right there and saw the opportunity. City skipped on the top there and just went straight for the lab.
I'm confident that deadfs wasn't prepping to do this, but he just kind of saw it. He was like, wait.
He's like, Plague's being a little passive.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, I do understand that. Like, Sammy is like, I would say Sammy has the advantage very early on in the game, but not this much of an advantage.
No, but I mean, Sasha should be really, like, we saw how much funds she gets. I think if Plague went earlier for the city, I think the whole play from Plague was to speed up the airport and get that early copter. I think that was his whole thing, and try to like outmaneuver Sammy with copter. But not prepping for either lab was a huge mistake. Like, this guy should have just gone over here, right? Like, have it in position, and you can interrupt this lab, or you can make a recon. Like, there were so many opportunities for Plague to freely interrupt these lab captures, but he just didn't see it, I guess. So congrats on deadfs for winning the set 2-0. It's crazy.
Congrats. Wow.